Hey, I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for the NBA 2K series.
And we've got... He is doing a great job. Thank you, D.A. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Pacers. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
I think for the Pacers, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball. So if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Paul George. Marcus Smart is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Indiana, Morant is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Bryant in at the power forward position. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. 4 on the clock, a putback, and Kanter able to finish.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Walker. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Always an intriguing part of the early season, Steve. Teams that are outperforming the expectations, and they look much different than we thought they would.
Yeah, you have those teams, and that's what you love. Those teams, all of us experts, we say where they're going to finish. They end up 3 or 4 slots up, and then those are the teams that just get that momentum. They get going. They have great team chemistry, and they outdo our expectations.
Here's Smart. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And that one's good, Morant.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smart against Brogdon. Smart deciding where to go with it. Oh, that's blocked. Fires top of the key. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's Morant. Paul George making his last shot. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Utah trailing here.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Now, here's George. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Here's Walker. Misses off the left iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And that one's good, Morant.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
Outside, Walker. Shoots over Morant. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his second basket of the game. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And we will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch.
The 3 from Tatum. Kept alive by Indiana. And Jordan sends it back.
One of the premier shot blockers in the game. DJ showing the gift off.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Brogdon outside. And a miss there on the triple. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Indiana out in front. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis.
My inspiration really came from my mother.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and has not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Grant. Then there's Smart, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's George in at the 3. Smart passes to Grant, and a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Pass to Tatum. Down low, here's Bryant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
It's deflected. Here's Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Morant dishes to Bryant. Kicks it to Morant. Back to Bryant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How do they improve there?
You know, GA, they can be a top 10 offense. The 2 things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting.
And he can't hit the second. Out of talent in the 2018 draft, Smitty. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those 2 have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
Walker finds Jordan. Back to Walker. From deep, George, and Utah another 3.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Jordan. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Tatum. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Utah. Outside Tatum. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season. Remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
Brogdon against Smart. Poked away. Stolen by Grant. Teardrop shot. Smart misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that's a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Morant. And there's Bryant. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Jordan kicks to Walker. Outside, Smart. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Tries to hit him, and it's sent back by Bryant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Outside, Tatum. Paul George with the steal. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 11 points for Walker.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Now here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Back to Jordan. And he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
Passes it to Morant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Walker. That one a little long.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Jordan finds Walker. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Jordan. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's George. And it's sent back by Bryant. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Brogdon outside. 6 on the shot clock. Grant. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
George looking around. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side to Walker, and again it's Utah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant, 13 points in the game. No good with the elbow jumper. It's a tie game in Indiana. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jeremy Grant is out there with Paul George. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Smart, and it's Walker in at the point guard position. The shot's good from Cantor.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
Gotta love the intensity of DeAndre, finding a way to be aggressive and get to the line. There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
The pass to Morant. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's good from Cantor. So he gets them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Smart against Brogdon. Now Smart. Outside, Walker. A floater. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And a miss there off the inbound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Brogdon the pass to Bryant. Morant with it. Back to Bryant. He kicks it to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walker, and it's Morant missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Offensive rebound. Here's Morant. Here's Cantor. And at last, they get one to fall. Cantor's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. Now, here's Walker. Guarded closer. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target. Tatum passes to Bryant. Tatum dishes to Bryant. Pass to Morant. Pulls it from the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Brogdon on the wing. Buries it from outside.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
The three from George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're up by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
And here's George for 3. It counts.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic.
Check my stats, but you look like when you sound like when we get